Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pixel Forge podcast. I'm your boy Sean. I'm here with my other co-host Josh.
Hello, welcome back. If you've watched the last few, if not, hello.
Hello. And we go through every week, run through the Warhammer gaming side, tabletop side, also all the latest news in gaming throughout the week. So we've been enjoying every episode we've been doing so far. I mean, hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as well. Thank you for listening every week as well and giving us feedback as well in the comments. We really appreciate that. First of all, we'll start off with the business side and stuff like that.
I think that makes sense.
But first of all, how's your week been? You been all right this week?
Yeah, it's business as usual, unironically, isn't it? Because we talk about business updates.
Yeah.
How's your week?
Been up and down, you know what I mean? I was a bit sick as well last couple of days. I'm still kind of recovering, so
Sean doesn't sound too good. So
yeah, that sounded a bit funny. It's because I'm still recovering. So, but yeah, business side, I haven't done anything much this week because I've been sick and stuff, and it's been a bit annoying because I wanted to do some bits this week.
Yeah.
But yes, if you still need a party, Game Party Pro, hit me up on the Instagram. I've seen a few equipment pieces I want to get as well to do other parties with. So yeah, I'll get that quiet for you a little bit. But there is stuff that I want to try and get to help me with the parties and stuff like that. So yeah, we're trying to sort out some pop-up events as well. I'm in the talks with a couple people, so hopefully something pans out and I'll let you guys know.
Like
everyone here or even on socials. Yeah. So let's be on the lookout.
Yeah, cool.
So what have you got going on?
I don't know if I've as constructive as you, but stuff's happening anyway. We'll see. There's usually something going on. Do you know what I mean? So I think the first thing I'll point out, which as much as I've put it under business updates, it was partly that, but it's also for the podcast. If you're watching once the video comes out, you can see there. We streamed on Twitch for the first time. Did some hobby stuff. I streamed with Chris. Which is pretty good. We got over 30 views on that video. I think that's more than most of my Twitch videos from when I tried to stream before.
I tuned in a little bit from work and stuff, and I was enjoying the content.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was a hobby focus. We had one person that was with us pretty much the whole time. We were chatting to them from Japan, no less, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it was good doing it. I think it was definitely a market to do the hobby stuff. Through Twitch, and I think me and Sean were talking about whether we want to do, maybe do the video game stuff through YouTube and upload videos that way and record, or we do it through Twitch, or the algorithm, the curse of any algorithm for any platform like that is whether we split it and have one focused on each platform just to make sure we can economize it on that platform, or we mix it up on Twitch and do gaming and tabletop stuff. And well, obviously we've only done one stream, so we're just, talking preemptive, but
yeah, I mean, I'll say we just done the one stream. So like we did discuss if we trial and error, basically, almost we're going to start doing. So obviously we'll, on the Twitch side, do some gaming stuff, and vice versa. Maybe do some tabletop stuff on the YouTube as well. We'll try it out. We'll give it a go and see what happens, what people are liking, what people are not liking, and we'll go from there, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And we're going to do it again next week. I'll stream again next week with some of the hobby stuff. So watch out for that, although by the time you hear this... Oh, no, it'd be the same day. So actually, I guess it kind of... works if you
kind of works,
but anyway, so we did that, but it was cool. It was nice, and that was the second test because the first test didn't save. But again, I'm glad we did it nonetheless. Anyway, next we're working on. This is for Starlight. I'm working on doing like review style posts for products.
Okay.
We've got one coming for AK Interactive's acrylic pens, the paint pens that I've been using. They're really, really good, by the way. I've been using those. And they're pretty good, and we're going to, as I said, it's going to be a review, and I'll probably do more reviews like that with some of the products that I'm using, just to emphasize why you would want to use them, especially to emphasize like if you get a product on the website, these are the sort of tools you'll probably want to use alongside it, right? So that's coming as well, and the AK Interactive one's coming soon as well. So keep an eye on that for Instagram. Starline Forge in it.
There you go.
And then lastly, this isn't really something I did, but it's just something I've been thinking about. Is like a what would you like to see through Instagram? Because I've seen a few people recently on my Instagram doing like doing the stories where they've got like the questions and ask me the questions and stuff. But maybe I have to do something like that just for the website, just to get a feel for why people might not buy from the site or why they are or aren't engaging and stuff like that, just to kind of get a feel.
Do a poll, like, are you feeling this or not feeling this?
Yeah, and do a few different polls, because I've got a few different categories, so I could do a poll per category and stuff like that. I haven't really thought it through, but it's just something I thought I'd bring up today anyway. It's things that I'm working on. But that's all I had for the business updates, to be honest.
That's cool.
So the stuff's happening at any rate.
Yeah.
Basically the thing to say.
Always little things happening in the background, I guess. Yeah.
I guess we can move into Warhammer.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I
see
three
figures.
There's more figures. Yay! So there's a special one there that I got just off the back of that we'll get to later on, is the siege mode for Space Marine 2. There's a special character there, but there's 3 there. One that I newly built and acquired, one that I got as part of a job lot of other stuff that I bought, and as I said, the one that's specific for Space Marine 2. But if you want to pick one and show it to the camera.
Have a look.
And let's have a butchers and see what we're feeling for. Oh, you picked the Scout. Is that the Scout? Yeah, you picked the Scout. So that's the Scout Marine.
Scout Marine.
Everybody. Now, Scouts are kind of like, they're effectively like a freshman. So they're new to a chapter. So you'll have Scouts, and then you obviously have your Space Marines and stuff like that. And they're basically, they go through tests per chapter. Each chapter is different, but they'll go through like an initiation test to basically prove that they've got the mettle to eventually become a Space Marine.
Okay.
So there's some things like,
so
you'll
like
see
rookies almost.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Kind of imagine it like they're the Detroit police, and then you have RoboCop, which is the Space Marine. That's basically kind of what it is. And there's some chapters have different initiations. Like I know with the Space Wolves, their initiations, like only some get through, the rest might die, because it's like a bit like like at the beginning of 300 when Leonidas is chasing the wolf.
Yeah.
It's those they do them types of initiations. All chapters are different. Some aren't as crazy as that. Some are like, it'll be more like tactical based and taken on an objective. And that's what Scouts are for. They kind of they prep a main fort. They prep a battlefield for a main force's arrival. So they might scout out key targets. They might clear key targets. They might like check objectives, like as what a scout would do, right? And they're slightly different to the stuff we've seen, like Phobos Marines and stuff like that, because the Phobos Marines are already Primaris Space Marines, so they already do the heavy tactical job. But Scouts prep. I guess prep maybe might not be the right word, but they do a lot of prep work for an army to arrive, so that they're not getting caught out or getting trapped or anything like that.
So they basically do the scout report. Like
And also with Scouts, that they get versed and trained in every piece of equipment, for the most part, that the Imperium can throw at a Space Marine.
Maybe not the heavy artillery, because they're, like say, small.
Well, you say that. I mean, a Scout can hold a heavy bolt, the underslung one. So they are trained in pretty much all of that. I don't know so much now. They might be trained in all the specialized equipment, but they definitely all mainline, like the main Primaris, general model. A Scout will be trained to equally use the same level of equipment.
Okay.
So yeah, Scouts are pretty cool. A good initial unit, and you're going to have Scouts in you want to have Scouts in your army anyway. So yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, because it sounds like you said, like just getting that info on the enemy anyway, so they know everything, you'll be able to counter whatever they're doing anyway. So
yeah, and I think on the flip side, I think Phobos did make Scouts slightly redundant, because Phobos can do what Scouts do and then also take on the objective, right?
Okay.
But again, when Scouts came back, they came back as part of Kill Team, so they actually make sense as a small tactical unit to take on an objective. But anyway, it's tit for tat. Scouts are cool. I'm glad they came back, because originally they were tiny, small Scouts. So yeah, they're cool.
Okay.
What are you going to pick next?
Let's put this guy in the back. Oops.
Ah, that's Titus.
Titus himself.
Yeah, so Sean will know Titus from Space Marine 1. And I know him from Space Marine 1 and Space Marine 2. And Titus was, and the reason I brought him again, because of Siege mode's out, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but Titus is quite key, because his model was really the first time we saw a firstborn Space Marine go through the Primaris process. And we didn't physically see him transform, but at the start of Space Marine 2, spoiler alert for you, but it's not really a spoiler.
I'm going to play
you see all the scars from where his body was changed to go through the procedure.
Okay.
Because they're effectively stretched and
So number one, you don't see nothing like that, do you? You don't see.
No,
you don't see
when number one came out, Primaris wasn't even a thing yet in
That's
the lore.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's cool. It was cool to see the scars and sort of see how a Space Marine would be affected by becoming a Primaris Space Marine in the process. So there's that. And the other cool thing about Titus, if you've seen the Amazon Prime show as well, he has an inherent resistance to the warp, which is like the chaosy stuff.
There's a Prime show? Sorry, I did.
Yes, there is a Prime show.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's the what was it called? The animated series they did on Amazon Prime, where it's all the different video games.
Oh, the secret levels stuff.
Yeah, one of them is a Space Marine one.
Okay, I need to go watch that.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Titus. Yeah, to be fair, you need to play Space Marine 2 because the episode follows
in conjunction with that. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll play Space Marine 2. You finished one now, so we need to play it. I
definitely need to play it.
Yeah. So yeah, he's inherently resistant to that. And also he was originally the captain of the second company, but things happen. Well, you know the end of the game, end of Space Marine. He gets to come back, but he only comes back as a lieutenant. That's why you might see his name more as Lieutenant Titus rather than Captain Titus, because he got a downgrade because of reasons.
Yeah, because of that guy.
Because Leandros.
The guy who will not be mentioned.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? What a guy.
What a guy.
Yeah, that's why I brought Titus, because Space Marine's got a new mode, and I thought he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool model anyway.
It's a good model. I like it.
You can tell it's him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's Titus. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Titus.
And then last, but by no means least, something I got recently and built recently, as in I had it on the stream. If you watched the stream, you would have seen it. This is an Assault Intercessor with jump pack. So he can kind of fly. So, and I've put it here actually to remind me, the jump packs in Space Marine 1.
Yeah.
Titus it's the Primaris version. Yeah,
it's the
same thing. Just minus having a Warhammer. You just have a chainsword and a pistol. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're pretty cool. They tend to pick the most aggressive and grizzly type of Space Marines to utilize that equipment as a squad. Obviously, you see it in the Space Marine games. He's just picking it up willy-nilly whenever he gets hold of it. But in an actual squad of jump pack Marines, they tend to pick the most aggressive because they'll jump into combat or jump behind enemy lines to take on an enemy. So they're pretty good close support and close attack units as well. And I think I have to check the rules. I think they have like a deep strike ability. So there's ability in the game where you can reserve a unit and have it drop into the combat anywhere on the map once the game started. I think they might have that ability. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me. But yeah, they're just overall, it's a pretty cool model, but it's a pretty cool unit as well. And again, another slight connection to Space Marine.
Yeah, they look good.
But yeah, those are the models.
They're not the same people. They're same characters at the end of Space Marine 1 when we're going over that bridge. Is that the same? I'm trying to think of that company now. Just trying
Blood
to
Ravens.
Yeah, that's it. It's not.
No. You can get blood. You could paint that as a Blood Raven, but it's not that.
It's not the same. Okay.
No. So.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, those are 3 models.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like it.
As I said, I brought Titus because I thought it was a bit of a special week with Siege mode. But,
Good old Titus. Titus.
But speaking of Siege mode, I'll go on to the news if you don't mind. I'll save Siege mode for last because I'll go through the other little bits. So, last week when we talked about the Black Templars getting a new model and the Codex.
Yes,
so they've got more stuff. I've got a chaplain. It's basically a new chaplain. It's what was it called? I can't remember the name of it. But it's basically, you remember the chaplain I showed you before? He has the skull mask and he had he was on the chaplain on a bike.
Yes,
remember?
Yeah, you showed me.
It's basically one of those guys.
Okay.
And as I said, with the librarian, they keep all the knowledge, and the chaplain almost enforces it. So he would enforce Black Templars following of the Codex Astartes and keep them inspired and keep them attacking and following and stuff like that. And he's specific to the Black Templars. No other chapter had that chaplain look like that because they already have their own chaplains anyway. So I thought that's pretty cool to see that. And I think I was saying to Chris, we'll have a string of releases probably until the Codex comes out, I reckon.
Okay.
But we'll see anyway. So there was that. One disappointing thing I'll point out was the Arbites from Darktide. You have to pay to use the character.
Why is that?
You tell me. Yeah, so I went on, obviously, naturally, as you do. I was like, I want to have a go at the character's all there, it's everything's there, and you click on it. As soon as you click on it, it takes you to a landing page with 2 purchases. One is the character itself for £8. Okay. The other is 16 to get all these extra skins and stuff like that.
Bloody hell.
Why on earth they decided that was the decision to make with that character, I will not know. I get customization, so I would have got it if there was 2 customization editions. So one is £8 and you get a couple of extra bits, or 16 you get a whole thing, but you can still play the character.
But was there anything else with this? Is it just them 2 as a DLC? That's it.
That's it.
There was no.
You can't access the character, because if I back out of the purchase menu, it doesn't let you make an Arbite.
Jesus.
Bit disappointing.
Yeah, that's a bit bad.
I thought it would be a free character, and then you do whatever. But anyway,
yeah, you should make it free and then pay for the cosmetics if you want to. Like, I guess the color schemes or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and especially coming off the back of Siege Mode. Siege Mode's entirely free.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have the season pass for Space Marine, you get all the other character packs and stuff like that. But like when you look at the contrast, getting an entire mode for free that you can also level up your Space Marine to unlock cosmetics that are also free, or having one character to play as to buy and another, it just doesn't really weigh up. I don't even think they did that in in what's the other one? Name's gone blank. Vermintide. I don't think they did paid characters like that. If you had extra characters, they were free. I wanted to put that because it's a bit disappointing. I kind of don't. I don't know if I'll pick up Darktide for a little while. I'll probably wait until it inevitably goes to £4 because no one's going to want to buy it.
Probably catch a sell on it.
Yeah, and even then, I feel like, should I be buying it? Like, is that fair? But anyway, disappointing. I was ready to play Darktide, and then
only probably the hardcore fans are probably going to just spend money, don't care.
Oh, yeah, sure, they will. You're totally within your right. I'm telling you from a personal preference that I don't think it's right. No. Especially as there's a lot of that stuff's going on in the industry at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. I've got some other good news anyway. The other model announcement was a new Grey Knights box. So the Grey Knights are basically like anti everything that isn't human.
Okay.
Yeah. So and they're all in silver. They don't use any psychers because I even think that's like
bad.
Absolutely not. Yeah. You know, like it's almost like having like knights that are against like witches and stuff like that. It's all of that stuff, right? But the weird thing about that box, so the box is cool, but actually, I guess really this is a bit more of a negative thing but the box doesn't have the same level of value as the previous one that they've replaced it with.
What, did they take stuff out, or just, or is it just the standard of models that are in there?
It's just what the models are in there, and like the rebuyability. Like if you but on the old one, you could buy a few of those boxes and have a really well set army. And now it's kind of not. Again, that's all subjective to what you believe in terms of rules and stuff like that. So there's that. Again, it's another one where it's like it's an exciting release, but it's kind of, and they're not new models, they're old models. There's no Primaris in there. Like the leader unit that's in there is like scaled to be bigger, but he's not a Primaris. And the Dreadnought in there's an old one, so it's all old stuff. So again, it's some people will like it, like the old school stuff. I think really if they were going to change it up, it should have had a Primaris release. But in saying that, Black Templars are the current new release, and I think Grey Knights will be a newer release coming soon. So I think actually in that regard, it's just a weirdly timed box.
Just odd box, like, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So there's that. And then lastly, Siege Mode. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Yeah. There was Twitch drops. I watched the Twitch drops as well to get all of those. Yeah, there was. Yeah, there's just 3 cosmetics, a helmet, and some weapon skins.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, till July. Yeah, you got time.
I've got time.
Yeah, you got time.
Just leave a stream on in the background.
And one of the things it did, it was cool to see NPCs like in the game while you're playing, like the guardsmen and other space. Yeah, because you can call them in as reinforcements.
Okay, nice.
So you can have like 80 guardsmen running around. Now, they don't offer like crazy level, power.
Protection,
but they are a good distraction for enemy units for you to then lay into bigger targets and stuff like that, and then you can get more Space Marines, and they have varying skills, and you can get a Dreadnought, varying skills like that. So yeah, it's all cool stuff. And from what I was seeing in the streams, it looks like they switched the meta up a little bit as well. Because I used to play Bulwark, and Bulwark was like everybody loved it. Sword and shield, you run in, gun, all of that stuff.
Just OP, like
just like it was. Yeah. But now it seems it's switched up, and Bulwark's actually kind of like a middle area class to play as.
So they buffed his stats, like they changed his stats completely.
Yeah, because some of the other characters suit that game type better now than Bulwark does. So it's still cool class to play, and then it's in the stream, like it's a rule of cool, play the class you want to play as, but at the same time as switching the meta up. So I'll probably switch up how I play.
That's it. Yeah.
When I'm playing more of,
you probably want to try every other character and see how it feels.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah. Because I did that with the other modes. I tried every character just to get a feel for them. So I'll probably do the same thing now. Because obviously played it with Bulwark, but I'll try it with all different classes. But yeah, that's all the news I had this week. There's probably more that I didn't cover, but those are the things that stood out for me. Some pretty cool stuff this week from Warhammer, to be honest. Yeah,
that's good. I mean, at least I can say I didn't break a figurine this week.
Oh yeah, that's too. Yeah, that actually can go into news. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's breaking news, right? But segueing into the gaming section, I guess, of the podcast here. As I say, it's been a slow week for me. As I say, not being 100% well and been a bit busy with other things. What have you been playing this week? I haven't been playing that much.
I'm glad you asked because I've prepared this time.
You prepared this?
I'm glad you asked. I prepared.
All right, let me hear it.
I'm not going to say the obvious one because you saw it.
I just saw it,
yeah, you just saw it. So I'm not going to say the obvious one. Still playing Pokemon Fire Red, still getting through that. Played a bit more of Paint Simulator. What else? I say I've prepped and I forgot the other game that I was playing. Oh, World at War still.
Oh, yeah.
As well. Okay. So nothing changed there. But I did finish, as Sean saw.
Walking in on the credits. But yeah,
Death Stranding.
There you go.
Finally.
That's number one.
That's number one. Sorry, not two. Yeah, I did, two's been out like 2 days. Do you know what I mean? Really good. I stopped. I said to you, I think I've probably brought it up before. I stopped playing it at the same place on PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
And then I found out like 20 minutes longer if I'd played on both, all the stuff's available, all the weaponry and all the combat kicks in, stuff like that. So I do begrudge not playing it before. But I'm glad I played it now. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. There's still some things that don't make a lot of sense because it's Kojima, but I think the game's great. I loved how it plays. It looks fantastic.
It does look very good.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It just looks gorgeous.
Like me walking at the end there, I didn't know what was going on in that cutscene.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah,
I thought I was high. Like, it was just, it was going crazy.
Yeah, so, Death Stranding was good.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say I've not really played much. As you saw from the picture I sent you the week, Pokemon games I picked up. I will be joining you on that quest.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
to be the Pokemon master. It was good. Like I got the games. I haven't played them yet. I need to go get my Game Boy.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I have to go get my stuff. What else did I play? I didn't play nothing much, I say, this week. WWE, I played a little bit of that, doing some of the weekly challenges on the modes and stuff, and doing the island mode, which has been fun. And I played, which I told you, I started the Alters. Now,
yes.
I've been hearing a lot of things about this game. Obviously, you told me about this game. I've been hearing on a podcast, everyone saying this. No one's really talking about this game. Like, it's weird. Like, it's almost like a sleeper right now. Like, no one's talking about it.
Which is weird.
It is. No, but when I started playing it, like, I've only done like the intro bit and maybe a little bit in, but it's nothing crazy. So I'll hopefully pick up more this week as the week goes on. But so far, it's looking very good.
I'm surprised because that was quite a big announcement for it to come into Game Pass. They really pushed it.
They really pushed it, yeah.
It came out and then they were like,
Yeah. Nah, it's a good game. Honestly, I urge probably people to go try that out. I say it's on Game Pass there. I mean, if you want to pay for it by all means. But if you want to get on Game Pass, it's quite cheaper to do that. Some news as well that I picked up. Well, this is from last week, which I didn't really say anything on because we cut on time there. Netflix, obviously the anime of Devil May Cry 5. The sales, actually, Devil May Cry, the series, obviously, helped Devil May Cry 5, the game, hit sales over 10 million. Like, the series helped push that over.
It did. Yeah,
it was insane. Like, and even like the series had like views of 5.3 million views and stuff like that.
It's good. It's really good.
Such an insane series. Like, if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I urge you to go watch that.
There's another game getting a TV series from the same director, and I can't remember.
I think I've heard of that as well. Something happening as well.
Oh, I can't remember.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Yeah, we'll bring it
in the comments below. Let us know if you know anything about a new series coming out. Also, this week we've had a lot of new games coming to Game Pass. So there's a little bit of Xbox news now. So yeah, Game Pass obviously had a lot of new games jump in on the month of June here, and the 3 recent ones just now last day or two, Warcraft.
All of them. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's hit the Game Pass now. So
PC Pass, by the way.
And PC, yeah.
It's just PC.
No, is it on Xbox as well?
It's just PC. The only one that was PC, there's one game that was PC and console. I can't remember it. But Warcraft 1 to 3 is just PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just, it's incredible, like, it's on Game Pass now. Like, yeah, do you know what I mean?
Game Pass period is cool. Yes, yeah.
As I digress a little bit of news there on Xbox, the partnership they did with AMD, we didn't speak about this last week.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they partnered up with AMD, multi-year deal. Obviously, get the chips from AMD, like in all their new, I guess, consoles coming up in the future and stuff like that. They say from consoles to even handheld. So we'll see. And even cloud, that's what they said as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with future tech going forward, what they make and don't make. Because if they partner with third-party people again and then add the chip in that way again, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only reason that makes a lot of sense is because they will probably move, like they have one team working on all the hardware now. There's not really there's not like hundreds of teams anymore. There's like one team working. So I think it makes sense that they'll use the AMD chips. They'll probably use it across all their physical product. Yeah. Which makes sense. But at the same time, I don't think the next console that comes out, I think will be the last console that really looks like an Xbox. Because I think after that with the cloud, as you said, and all that stuff, I think they'll start to merge the designs. Because why release a console, quotation marks, when you can release a PC device that does all the stuff anyway because of the chips you're using? Yeah. So we'll see anyway. It's exciting. It's exciting from that aspect. I'm a little apprehensive just to see how it goes. But this is what they talked about before. They wanted a console that was effectively a PC, as silly as that sounds. So this might be the one to do it rather than the Series X and S, because I don't think it didn't hit the vision they described before it released. And I think this next one potentially will. I
hope, yeah. That's the only thing we can hope.
Because every time they release an Xbox, it's the
same market,
same
thing,
conversation. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. They said they were going to do this and it didn't really do it.
This is it.
We'll see.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Go from one partnership to, and obviously another strange partnership for Xbox. Meta. MetaQuest 3, to be precise. Obviously, they've partnered with them to do the VR. It's not like I thought maybe they put the chips in the MetaQuest and they're doing everything. Nope, it's just standard MetaQuest, just designed like an Xbox. Basically, it's got the same black color with the velocity green design.
It's funny because we've had something else recently released that's effectively the same thing.
So they've done that.
Do you get my point now? What I was saying about the ROG, like think about it. Really think about it. And I hate to be cynical, because I love Xbox, but really think about it. And they got rid of the handheld division at Microsoft Xbox. They got rid of it. That's gone. And then remember way yonder the Xbox One, when the last one before the One X and that, they talked about having VR.
Yes.
Miraculously got scrubbed.
Because then they doing the glass thing, when they partnered, they were trying to do something. Is it Google or something? I think so.
Maybe it'd probably more likely be Samsung if they were going to do any stuff like that.
No, but they had it was the glass thing. I can't remember what it's called now. And it had the book, like the table, and he was playing Minecraft on it.
Oh, HoloLens.
That's it. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Oh, when you said glass, I was like, that's a whole lot different. They had HoloLens, yeah, and again, the HoloLens was the same thing. They showed HoloLens was developed slightly differently. It wasn't developed to have video game capabilities at the heart. It was designed to be a tool. So the video game thing, I figured they weren't going to
push that. Yeah.
But as I said, Xbox One X, Xbox One S, all that came out. Oh yeah, VR's coming. Scrapped miraculously. And I remember this was a few years ago. They said they was working on a project. Died off. There was nothing about it. And then this is it. And this is the same as the ROG. They're and why I'm saying about the hardware and why I'm apprehensive is everything they're doing at the moment, which from a business perspective and to deliver the gaming product makes absolute sense, by the way. But They've done it with the VR. They've done it with the handheld. And I'm telling you, they're going to do with the Xbox. It's not going to be an Xbox. It's going to be a device that is empowered to be better for Xbox, but it's not going to be.
People say it might be like a PC. Like
that's what I'm saying.
PC now.
Again, I'm saying this. I'm being critical because it's my personal observation and I can see it, right? Because I know some people will be crazy and go, "Well, what are you on about? It's wicked," and I absolutely get it's wicked, but just think about the promises they've made before.
It's true, yeah.
And think about what's been created. And this is why I was so apprehensive about the ROG, because look what they've done with the MetaQuest. It's just the same thing, but they're giving it all Billy Big, saying, "Oh yeah, it's Xbox VR, blah blah." It's not.
It's not. It's basically
the ROG's not an Xbox. It's a handheld with Xbox stuff on it. This is a VR with Xbox stuff on it.
But to be fair, I think even when they've kind of marketed this Quest 3, like 3S, sorry, they've not really pushed it as an Xbox. I mean, they're saying this is an Xbox, I guess, in there.
You're going to say they're not pushing it as an Xbox, but they've said this is an Xbox. Yeah,
but you can tell it's just limited edition MetaQuest 3.
Yeah,
like there's nothing new about it. It's just the same MetaQuest you could buy.
And it won't be limited edition. It will be limited, and then they'll make it you can just pick it up whenever you want.
No, apparently, I mean, obviously it's got the same, I guess, 128 gigabyte memory and stuff like that. You're getting the Elite strap, obviously the 2-hand controls and stuff like that. Also, you're getting a 3 months Meta Horizon Plus, 3 months Ultimate Game Pass, and the price is pretty much in range with all the other ones. $379.99. It's almost in price range as the other ones, to be fair. And also, it's only available right now in Argos and EE.
I thought EA were pushing it. I was like, I only.
That's the only two places you can get it. So
why?
I don't know. it's super limited. I think even in the States, it's like same thing. It's like one place you can get it, like 1 or 2 places you can get it as well. So not like pushing it all over the place. But
which again is a double-edged sword. Yes, I get it because it's not a first-party product, but also it then concerns me because they're not pushing it.
Yeah,
like when you push it, it's the first.
No, but I guess it's like say just a limited edition thing. It's like. And I think there was even, I think I read this week as well, like Logitech. I think they got a handheld, don't they, as well? Logitech have got a handheld.
Yeah, possibly.
And I think they did an update, and the picture I saw in it was with the Xbox stuff on it.
Yeah.
Not saying this is an Xbox as well, but it was like had the Xbox like interface almost like.
Well, that's their mission to every device is an Xbox.
That's it.
Because then you don't have to make an Xbox because everything's an Xbox.
This is it. So I think like. Yeah, next year they'll do maybe one more Xbox. And
the last point to not digress it, I'm pretty sure if you remember, at least if you don't, I'm telling you something now. Xbox is a platform, so all of this stuff makes sense.
Yeah,
they're not treating it like the old days where it's like Xbox is a brand and it's really cool and it's this thing. Like it's a platform, so all these things can sit on a platform and be used across. So as much as I'm cynical, I'm probably more cynical because it's affecting it in a way that I wouldn't have expected it to. Like I always think about 360 days. Those are the days.
Oh,
those are the days. Do you know what I mean?
Them days.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I really do.
But because it's a platform, like all of this stuff makes sense from their statement, which I don't think everybody will get in the long run. Anybody that's upset by it, do you know what I mean? They won't. But because it's a platform, all this stuff makes sense. It's just whether you are happy with the platform decisions. This is the other thing.
And like people were saying as well, like the Windows side is more coming into this side. So like it's not theoretically it's taken away from the gamer side anyway. It's turning into like the PC, turning into.
In fact, even did you notice when you tried to boot up WWE the other day, it showed you the game profile before it booted into the game?
Yeah, mine's been doing that for weeks. Or last month, like I don't know.
I only noticed it the other week. I was like, why am I keep having to press A twice to boot a game?
I think I'm on the thingy program, so like I get things a bit early. So like I had that a while back, and then I said to my girlfriend, like, why is it doing this?
And that's it looks like Windows.
Yeah.
Because if you try and boot a game through the Xbox app, it shows you
it does that as well.
Profile. I mean, it's like Steam. Steam shows you the game profile and then you boot it up if you do it that way. But it's what the Xbox app does. You see the profile of the game and all the statistics.
Because when it first done it, I thought, did I have to pay for the game again? I didn't think I had the game.
Yeah.
Confused the hell out of me. I was like, what? And I pressed it, it said play. I was like, oh, okay, I've got the game.
I don't know. There's a lot going on with Xbox. There's a lot.
All right, moving from Xbox to kind of Sony disappointing fans. I've wrote here.
Shocker.
Obviously, they don't have the same. Obviously, like with Xbox, obviously having day one releases on Game Pass. Sony are refusing. They're saying they're not going to be doing any day one releases of any first party games on the PlayStation Plus subscription, which is kind of sad because you pay so much for that subscription. If you, especially on a high tier, you're paying over like £100. Like, and obviously Game Pass, you're paying the same thing, but it's kind of broken up, if that makes sense. I don't know, like you can still do the breaking up direct debits, I guess, on the PlayStation 1 as well, but the PlayStation 1, like, you have so much stuff on there. Most of it, so some of it might be demos, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but some of it is not even full games. Some of it's like timed.
Oh, like the Game Pass, and I think the PS Plus both do that. They do timed.
I've never seen it on Xbox
Yeah,
One. Maybe
unless it's not tied to Game Pass, but I've seen timed stuff. Yeah,
never seen that.
You've never seen timed?
Nah, only if it's like an early game. Say like, I know that the Madden and FIFA, they'll do that.
Yeah, that's
before the game comes out. But I'm saying when the game's out, like the games are on there that are out, and they're putting them as time things. Right, it's like on the pass. I think it's just ridiculous, and you're paying how much money for it.
I guess the trick with PS Plus is it's not advertised as Game Pass, so they don't have to put that stuff on there.
I hear that.
Like, that's not me defending it, but because PS Plus isn't a Game Pass, it's a subscription that offers you access to games. Yeah. If Sony put at least launch first party stuff, I'm sure Sony are looking, because remember, Microsoft have invested their money in Game Pass, not necessarily the releases that follow. So for them, it's probably cheaper for them to make the game, put it on Game Pass. They don't have to pay however many more people to have the game physically available. Whereas Sony, they obviously want to push all of it, the whole thing, the subscription, the games, the physical releases. So they'll make sure that, you can't have it on there because you need to go and get it because it's, I get it. I get why it's annoying as well.
I want their sales to go up a bit more as well.
I guess it's the only real catalyst is it's not a Game Pass, but I get why it seems unfair because you would then go, well, on Game Pass they do that anyway.
Yeah,
but it's just, I guess,
I've seen like with their stuff like God of War and stuff like that. They've come on to that subscription like a year later or something, which is like, if it gave it like 5 or 6 months and came on there, I guess it might help their subscription service a little bit more. They could boost it a little bit, but waiting a whole year.
The boost though,
not necessarily.
And also, and I say this with the utmost respect for most first party Xbox stuff, but also not giving it on there for a year does give a testament to the quality of the art being produced.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't see like Picasso. Picasso's didn't start showing up in museums 2 weeks after he made them. Then, do you know what I mean? It's kind of as obscene as that reference is, but do you get what I mean? Like with PlayStation games, a lot of the quality stuff you can picture why they wouldn't want it on a platform like Netflix or Game Pass, because they might see it as a degrade of the quality because you're like, well, you just put it on there, you don't really care. Whereas you can see from some of the more recent first-party stuff for Xbox, if it hadn't gone on Game Pass, I don't know if it would have hit play numbers anywhere near what it was hitting.
Okay.
If you if you really deep it, and I love, me, Xbox is first, but if you deep it, I think in that scenario, it's partly a testament to the quality that's being produced by both sides.
Yeah.
And you even think, and even further testament to that is, think of Hi-Fi Rush. Everyone was loving that. For straight to Game Pass, fantastic. Did they put any? No. And now the studio's owned by someone else, and they're working on on a second game.
There you go.
So do you see what I mean? So, and there was, I can't remember the developer. There's one developer of like a small indie game who said that actually it was more detrimental that he'd put it on Game Pass than not. In a negative way.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, certain games are not going to hit like on.
No, again, 100%. And it's tit for tat. But yeah, anyway, I digress to a whole different point. But the point being is, it's not a Game Pass, so I get why PlayStation games wouldn't be on there, but I also get why it's frustrating.
Yes. Okay.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. In my age, I'm going to tell you something now. Listen here. In my age, I was the sweatiest fanboy known to man. When I worked at Game Especially, I'd argue with people about Xbox, right? And this is back in the 360 days.
I had the same probably.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I argue. I loved it, right? And 360 was like the golden age for Xbox. Like they absolutely guffed it when they released the Xbox One. Bar that, everything's basically happening that they announced. But anyway, that's another story for another episode. I very much now have to sit on both sides of the table because I can't. There's so many things where, like, if someone questions me, I haven't got the energy to argue it. More so because they're not normally wrong.
You've been on both sides of the table.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So and that regardless, like, I don't play my PS5 anywhere near enough, if at all, compared to my Xbox.
I'm the same,
and that's still my preferred platform. You can't change your preferred platform, but it's still hard for me to defend some of the Xbox decisions when you look at some of the things that Sony do, and you're like, oh. Because it's another. Again, I'm not going to digress because it's a whole thing, man.
I hear you.
Go on,
all right, let's jump into the next part. We have Death Stranding 2, obviously, released with high praises. It's been doing some good numbers and obviously good reviews, and definitely on that. A lot of people were praising the art, the direction, and everything of that game. So. Yeah. I know you're definitely going to jump on it very soon.
Yeah, probably very soon, straight off the back of one, yeah.
So, but yeah, that's been highlighted this week as well.
Did you see the, I saw a thing, like a social post saying that Kojima had to make changes to the game because playtesters were saying it was too good.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, apparently it was, I don't know the context, I just, saw a thing, but apparently he had to make changes because people were saying the game's so good. Jeez. That actually you need to almost... I don't know. I don't even know the actual context with it. That being a statement, you don't see many games where they're like, "Oh, you had to almost downgrade it because it's so good." Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
that's so wild. Moving on to another bit of gaming news here. Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga, releasing on PlayStation 12th of August, which is cool. I know it's been like a year. It's been on. I think
they announced the post saying it's been about a year.
On Xbox, it's been on Xbox.
Yeah.
Obviously releasing on PS5 there, and it's including the performance mode, which they never had on the Xbox, and it's optimized for 60 frames per second as well, as in the original game was only 30 frames. So
yeah, on Xbox.
Did you play it at all? Did you get your hands on? Did you play it?
I still haven't played the first one, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah, I finished both of them.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think at the time I just wasn't that bothered.
Yeah, no, I finished both of them. They're incredible games. The direction on them, the everything is just really good. I think the combat in 2 is a bit than 1, but here nor there, you'll play it. And you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. On to another game that launched this week, Rematch. It came onto Game Pass. It's a football game.
Oh, it was at Summer Games Fest, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically. No, it wasn't at Summer Games Fest. No. They announced this, I think, last year. I can't remember when they announced it last year. No, I don't think it was. But it's an action, kind of like, not an actual football game, but it's like a small football game. It's like almost like FIFA Street. They're trying to like revive the FIFA Street, the skill football kind of genre.
What studio that did it?
Slow Clap.
What was the other game?
They made Sifu.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that was it. Okay, yeah.
Made Sifu. So yeah, they've come out with this football game. It looks absolutely incredible. I played one game. My gosh, when I tell you, it was I played a 3v3 because you play 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5. So I thought, let me play a 3 because it's like less players.
Yeah,
and I can just run around and do whatever in it.
Yeah. You
play the game. One of you just get chucked into the kind of any position on the pitch.
Oh, really? Right. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So they chucked me as a goalkeeper straight away. I'm like, I never even don't know what I'm doing. Like, I didn't know what I'm doing. But you can switch positions simultaneously. Like, you don't have to stay where you are.
Oh, really?
I can just get out of goal and start running. Like, it was insane.
There's no
like,
penalty.
No, and because obviously as well, like, it has that, I say, that FIFA Street vibe. So the pitch is barriered off. You can't go out of bounds or nothing like that.
Oh, right.
It's literally you're just in this cage, like FIFA Street, you're in the cage and it can bounce off the walls and heads off the walls and whatever. So like you can do everything. But for me, the only thing I found difficult is the shooting. Like I was literally in front of the goal.
Yeah.
And next minute it's skied it that way. And I'm like, how is this possible? But it's what they've done, they've added like it's almost like an aim assist, like when you're shooting a gun like in any game. So you kind of got to hold it down, like the trigger down,
Right,
aim
yeah,
where you
yeah.
want to hit, then shoot. Because I was thinking you just press shoot and there's aim your thumbstick or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just going to go, nah. It's not
Yeah,
like how a traditional like FIFA game or e-football game is or anything like that. It's all different, but it's super fun. Like it's fast paced as well.
Yeah, right.
And like it has that FIFA Street meets kind of Rocket League style. Like when you're scoring the fireworks pop like Rocket League and
Yeah,
all
right,
that.
yeah,
Everything like that. So, but it's super fun. If you get a chance to give it a try.
Yeah,
Right now, it's only been a week and they've had over 3 million players. So
that's really good.
yeah, it's impressive. Wow, it's this week. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4
Yeah.
announced new character. Not so
Jack
short.
Black, yeah.
There you go.
There's no way I wouldn't know. There is no
he's
way
so-
I wouldn't know Jack Black's back in it. And he's playing two characters.
Two characters, yeah. Officer Dick and English equivalent, which is Constable Richard.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it looks insane. Like it was so funny seeing the trailer. I was
It's Jack Black, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have known. If there was anything about that guy, Bam and Jack Black, I would have known. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was cool. It's
Hopefully
cool to
they
see.
announce more people to
I'm
that
sure they
game.
will.
So
Yeah,
you'll probably get some legacy characters. Hopefully come back.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
I mean, just to emphasise that Jack Black has overshadowed the fact that Doomslayer's in there because the last Doom wasn't that great.
It wasn't
But
that
anyway, yeah.
We jump ahead. And then last bit of news I got here. Last night we had Capcom Spotlight.
Ooh. I mean, I say ooh, there wasn't actually.
It wasn't, yeah.
Cooked, you know.
It wasn't the greatest, I guess, like
It's just
showcase. It was
talking. Wasn't
it was like they said from the beginning, we're showing you games here that are out now, and then obviously I think one of the games obviously was coming on the horizon, which we know was Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem, as you want to call it.
Now everyone's up anyway.
Yeah, up in arms about the title of the game.
Ooh.
It actually flashes RE9, by the way. If they see
It does. It is nice. It's not. It's the 9th game.
Yeah, it flashes it in the title, so they see it.
Anyways.
Obviously, we kicked off with Pragmata, or Pragmata, however you want to say it. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Potato.
Yeah. The game looks decent. I'm still confused about that game. Like, I don't understand the real story of this game. Like, I understand like you've separated from your crew, you've woken up, you're being helped by an android girl.
I think there's just like that threat to Earth. I think that's what it is.
That's this, yeah. And obviously, you got that girl's gonna help you get back to Earth. Like you say, get back to Earth and maybe back to your squad. I don't know if they're alive or whatnot, but it just feels, I don't know, it just feels odd. Like just looking at the game, like there's not much going on because like even the combat, when they showed the combat, it just seemed very boring. Like,
oh god, yeah.
For you to hack the suit, you have to do the pattern, and I'm like, bro, we ain't got time to be standing around literally, you can have like 5 people around you. You got to hack everyone's suit, like just hack, just do what you need to do, and then just.
I think Dead Space had a few bits like that. No, did it though?
No.
Yeah,
you could just freeze time like power, like status, the thing that freeze them, and that's it, and just carry on shooting. You got time to.
Crap.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the status thing slow them down. You can shoot off the limbs and then carry on. Little head stomp and then carry on. But this one, you have to, obviously, I'm talking about you have to go around hacking everyone's suits and this, that, and the other. I mean, they got to fit. I don't know. I feel like that has to change a little bit or something.
Well, let's see, because to be fair to you, you're right. Like the last couple of things I've seen of it, I've been a bit like, I've not paid as much attention to it as I did.
I mean, the game looks gorgeous. Like the animation and everything, it looks how it looks good. Like the movement seems like it's crisp as well. Like obviously I saw when he got attacked and he jumped out the way and slid. You know what I mean? It's like, so it looks all good, but just the combat for me just doesn't look great.
Let's see.
We'll see.
I hope it's good.
But I mean, obviously with that game, if you are going to Gamescom this year,
going to Capcom, yeah,
going to Gamescom this year, you will have to get hands on that as a playable demo. So hopefully I'll be able to watch some videos and people telling us their experiences of playing that. So that should be fun. Then from that, it went into Street Fighter 6.
Cool stuff.
Zagat trailer, which is my guy. That's my main character. I mean, you saw the display the other week at your Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my guy. I still don't own this game. You know that it's insane. I don't own Street Fighter 6.
I don't either.
like everyone that knows me, like I'm a Street Fighter guy, like that guy, and I just haven't.
I'd still rather play 4, to be fair.
Yeah, 4 is the greatest. For me, 4 is so
4's
nice.
Great. Yeah. Or Tekken. I'd rather play Tekken. But
Yeah, Tekken was decent as well. I know it's kind of slipped off a little bit with these updates, but we won't talk about that. But with the Street Fighter 6, obviously, you had the second reveal, little trailer there. Plus, also talking about the Capcom Pro Tour, which they do every year. Obviously, with events here in Europe, they have it in Japan and America as well. Yeah. So, obviously, I think this one, the first one coming up, is in Japan. They're talking about
Japan,
£1 million prize pool.
Yeah, there's
for the first
two
place.
pools for the championship and the other one. There's 1 million pool and then a 2 million.
Yeah. So anyone could jump into that. That's what they're saying. You can sign up, register.
Yeah.
If you're good enough, go for it. You never know.
You're sweating it out.
Can you imagine? I come back next week. I won $1 million.
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be insane. Yes, that was that. That one. Then it jumped into. It talks about. I forget that name of that game now. Katsuga.
Oh, the strategy one on coming to Switch.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it now in my head.
You was almost there. It's Katsu something.
But yeah, we'll skip over that because it wasn't even a great game, to be honest with you. I mean, it's on Game Pass, and I think that was just like a filler for the event. Personally,
they just announcing it's coming to Switch too.
That's all they did. Then from that went to the big one, RE9. So that one, it kind of went into a not a mini little dive, but they kind of spoke about certain things, obviously character, environment. You saw a bit of game graphics and physics and stuff with the hair and all that stuff. And
that was cool when they said about the wig.
Yeah, they said that if you're hanging upside down, you'll and then you'll feel that like in the game, like if you'll experience certain things in the game. And like this one from previous ones, they've gone into more of the horror genre, like more horror.
They said it's built on that, right?
Yeah, instead of like more I guess what was it before? Like the zombie, like I don't know how you was.
The last few games, it was focused on the action element, and some of it was scary, but it was because, and I think they realized that because when they were emphasizing about like first person mode is for the horror bit, but third person mode is for the action bit. I think they realized like they had to, sort of,
because I think with the two options you have now, you can switch between them simultaneously, so which is pretty cool. So I guess the third person there, like,
was it simultaneous or you have to go through a menu? Because I'm sure
I think they said simultaneously, if I'm right.
Because I feel like I saw something afterwards that was saying about how it's not like other games where you can just flick between the modes. You actually have to.
Okay, maybe
I'll double check it. Maybe because I was watching the IGN stream and afterwards they were talking about how it's not. You have to go into a menu to do it. It's not just what was the other game they were talking about? Another game where you just press like the right stick in and it switches it. Yeah. This one, I don't think it has that, but we'll double check. We'll confirm.
Yeah.
It was just what IGN was saying.
But yeah, saying obviously straight horror stuff like that, and they spoke about like we was just speaking about earlier. No Leon in the game. They said obviously they didn't want to bring back certain characters because, like you said before, we was talking about the scare factor. They're not going to be scared of. Or be in this environment and be shook, basically. So.
Well, yeah, because they even said in the director, like they don't want Leon to get scared of like a paint box falling.
Yeah,
like he wouldn't, because the main character, what was her name again? I completely forgot her name.
I forgot her name as well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, smashed it. Ain't it? We're so excited about Rez, we can't remember the characters' names. You know what I mean? They said that she's like a introvert. Like they said they want. It was a weird way to say it, because at first I was like, is that like a dig that they basically said most gamers are a bit like weird introverts? Because that's how it came across when they were explaining it. It probably did. But I like the idea that they were trying to get their, I guess, typical players and embody that in the character so that when they're playing as the character, they're like, oh, I guess.
Nah, it's good. I mean, like, obviously the with the game, it's starting 30 years later, like after the missile hit. At the end
after
of 3, as of Resident Evil 3, which is kind of indicating, like I said to you before, they're rebooting the franchise. I think they're just stepping away. Yeah, I think they're stepping away from the other characters and going to start something completely new.
Well, you say stepping away, but
not stepping away, but even if they did new games, you'll still hear about certain characters. Yeah.
Because if you think, if it's set 30 years after 3, that means everything that happened in 4, 5, 6, all of that still coincides with whatever's happening in
whatever, yeah,
or at least building up to whatever happens in this game.
that's true.
So, it'll be interesting to see. I'll be interested to see how the story takes it.
Yeah, and to finish off the spotlight was Monster Hunter Wilds. Obviously, 30th of June. There's a new update, and it's a free update as well. Actually, I think free update. You get 2 new monsters, new layered weapons, new cosmetics. They got a collaboration with Fender.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
So you can play guitar like with your new emotes and everything like that. So that looked pretty good. I mean, I saw the monsters and stuff like that. The crazy. I think there was one that was underwater.
Yeah, that looked cool.
There's one underwater and coming up to land as well, and then there's one that was like a flying beast as well. Like it was insane. But the water one, you saw the character in the trailer, like he went down in the water, fighting him in the water, like doing.
I like when he hit like the rubble and it like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was doing fights underwater as well. So it's pretty cool with that. But I mean, the spotlight, like I say, it wasn't like a crazy. How long was it? Like 40. It was like 40 minutes, but I thought that it didn't have to make that 40 minutes. I think that could have been like a 20-minute, 25 minutes, even with that.
To be fair, they could have just shown off Resi and Pragmata, and that would have
that's all you needed.
Covered it, and then they could have sort of maybe Street Fighter. But yeah, it was fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, with the Street Fighter, that's every year. That's nothing new.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
that's nothing new. But yeah, that's pretty much the gaming news for the week.
I think that's all we've got anyway, to be honest.
That's all we got.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It was a good little finish then.
Yeah, good. That's the strongest finish we've had for a little while, I think. Look at that, yeah. Well, tune in next week. Tune in this week for this Twitch stream. If you're listening to it in the morning of the release, we'd be doing it a little bit later. But yeah, tune into Twitch. It's the same name as the podcast, so check that out if you want to see us do some stuff on there. And we're sorting YouTube out as we speak. But yeah, it's cool. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.
Speak to you later.
Peace.